Hello, welcome to Kênh News of Cần Thơ Radio and Television Station. Hashtag today. A nationwide online conference on fire prevention and fighting work and preliminarily reviewed the 5-year implementation of Decree No. 83, 2017 of the government ruling on fire prevention and fighting work. Mr. Lê Quang Mạnh, a member of the Party Central Committee, cum Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, had a meeting with Mr. Lê Ngọc Quang, General Director of Vietnam Television. A luncheon ceremony in response to the month of mobilization for the implementation of universal social insurance communication, mobilizing people to participate in voluntary social insurance and household health insurance. Top news. On the morning of September 12 in Hanoi, the Ministry of Public Security held a nationwide online conference on the fire prevention and fighting work and preliminarily reviewed the 5-year implementation of Decree No. 83, 2017 of the government ruling on fire prevention and fighting work. Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính attended and delivered a speech at the conference. The situation of fire and explosion nationwide in 5 years, 2017-2021, changed complicated with over 17,000 fires occurring, killing nearly 500 people, injuring over 800 people, and causing property damage of over 7,000 million dong. About 60% of the area where fires occur almost in urban areas, and the rest are rural areas. The number of enterprises, production and business establishments accounted for nearly 32%. Nearly 36% of the fire in the population, and the rest burned vehicles participating in traffic, markets, supermarkets, commercial centers, houses in combination with production and business, and restaurants, bars, hotels, petrol stations, and forest fires. It's worth noting that in the total number of fires, electricity is the main cause. Officers and soldiers of the Fire and Rescue Police have performed rescue work for nearly 18,000 fire and explosion cases, directly saving nearly 7,000 people. During this time, the whole country has built nearly 4,000 models of firefighting and prevention. However, besides many positive results, there are still some limitations and inconsistencies, that is, the inequality in state management of fire prevention and fighting, the overlap in the implementation of the law, and the lack of promulgation of documents, unified legal regulations to apply to the administrative handling of violations on the fire prevention and fighting at each level. On the morning of September 12, Mr. Lê Quang Mạnh, a member of the Party Central Committee, cum Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee, had a meeting with Mr. Lê Ngọc Quang, General Director of Vietnam Television. At the meeting, General Director of Vietnam Television briefly informed about the Standing Deputy Prime Minister Phạm Minh has just signed Decree No. 60, 2022 NDCP dated September 8, 2022, regulating the functions, duties, powers, and new organizational structure of Vietnam Television Station. Accordingly, Vietnam Television has 28 affiliated units. According to this new organizational structure, there is a restoration of the Vietnam Television Center in the Southwest region, means VTV Cần Thơ. So, VTV Cần Thơ operates in provinces and cities from Long An to Cà Mau. It's a unit under Vietnam Television with the function of producing, exploiting, and accepting television programs in the Southwest region set to broadcast on VTV Cần Thơ and other channels of Vietnam Television. Secretary of Cần Thơ City Party Committee Lê Quang Mạnh said that the restoration of the Vietnam Television Center in the Southwest region is not only a great determination of the leaders of Vietnam Television, but also enthusiastic support from the leaders of localities in the region, especially Cần Thơ City. In fact, VTV Cần Thơ is about to go back into operation to meet the thoughts and aspirations of the audience to have loved this TV channel for the past decades. It's expected that in mid-October 2022, VTV Cần Thơ will pilot programs produced by the center. Also, on the morning of September 12, leaders of the Vietnam Maritime Administration and the Ministry of Transport at a meeting with relevant departments to agree on a plan to organize a conference to promote the development of water transport and export goods in the Mekong Delta region. More to follow. This conference aims to share the potential of the transportation industry and practical solutions from the service supply network. Consequently, we make recommendations related to policy-making agencies and expand business opportunities, linking the transport business community with manufacturing and import-export enterprises. The upcoming conference also aims to introduce the canal of Quang Chánh Bố, which has been opened, creating a premise for localities in the Mekong Delta region to cooperate in building a strategic linkage and development of logistics. In addition, the function sector advised the government and the Ministry of Transport to issue mechanisms and policies to support enterprises participating in important export activities that transport goods through the Chánh Bố Canal. We turn to other news. Social insurance agencies in Phong Điền, Thái Lai, and Kara districts have just held a lunch ceremony to respond to the month of mobilization for the implementation of universal social insurance communication, mobilizing people to participate in voluntary social insurance and household health insurance. In this phase, social insurance in localities focus on extensive communication on the meaning, role, and humanity of the policy of voluntary social insurance, household health insurance, rights and benefits when people join in. A need to pay more attention to the level of financial support from the state budget, local budget for participants of voluntary social insurance, household health insurance, thereby changing people's awareness and actions people in participating in insurance to ensure social security. Famous and workers are the objects to be propagated. After the opening ceremony, the social insurance in the localities organized mobile propaganda on the provincial roads in the district. Last but not least, the staff will consult and guide directly each household and people belonging to the target groups that need to be mobilized. On the afternoon of September 12, Cần Thơ Department of Information and Communications organized an online training course to popularize community digital skills to members of Community Digital Technology Team of 81 communes, wards and towns in Cần Thơ City area. Members of the digital technology team are equipped with 5 key contents, namely an overview of the community digital technology group, implementation form and contents, online public services, non-cash payment of VNPT money and Viettel money, buying and selling on e-commerce platforms, also postmart. Over training, it helps members of the Community Digital Technology Team, leaders of sectors and localities understand the goals and tasks to propagate and mobilize organizations and individuals to actually participate in the digital transformation of Cần Thơ City, especially using digital platforms and more active public services. Nam Cần Thơ University has just had a meeting and worked with the delegation of Quảng Nam Province, led by Mr. Phan Việt Cường, Secretary of Quảng Nam Provincial Party Committee, Chairman of the Quảng Nam Provincial People's Council. At the meeting, the leaders of the delegation recognized and appreciated the development of Nam Cần Thơ University over the past 10 years, thereby making an important contribution to training and providing high-quality human resources for Cần Thơ and the Mekong Delta region. On this occasion, Nam Cần Thơ University decided to sponsor scholarships for poor students overcoming difficulties in Quảng Nam Province with a total budget of 1 billion dong per year. In addition, the school will provide scholarships equivalent to 20% of tuition fees and free dormitory fees for all students with permanent residence in Quảng Nam Province. And now, a quick check on weather condition. That's all for the news of Cần Thơ radio and television station. Thanks so much for your attention. Please visit us on website kentotv.vn. Bye for now.